thanks for tuning in. Today I want to do a collective haul of some pieces that I picked up over the past several weeks. I've been bombarded with a lot of sales recently, and I wanted to take advantage of the sales and pick up some pieces that I know I would otherwise have a harder time picking up. I also stopped by the Chanel boutique to check out the latest pre-fall collection, and I did walk away with an item to add, and so I thought it would be fun to just smush all of it together and share everything that I got. The first place I shop from is the Outnet. So for those of you who don't know, the Outnet is essentially the outlet site for Net-a-Porter. And so they'll have a lot of great pieces that used to be on the Net-a-Porter site that fall into the Outnet with a very, very steep discount. So I have been on a Zimmermann kick recently after purchasing that swimsuit from my last Net-a-Porter haul, and I found the Outnet was a gold mine for previous Zimmermann pieces. To me, a lot of the Zimmermann styles are not very classic. They don't seem to be too seasonal. I'm sure if you are an avid fan, you might recognize that some pieces were from 3 seasons ago, but at least for me, a lot of the pieces are really floral and consistent, so I don't think it's that obvious whether you bought something from 5 years ago. Anyway, I picked up a few items from the Outnet, specifically from Zimmermann. The first piece is this top right here, this gorgeous silk top with this floral pattern, slightly poofy sleeves, has this lace detail down the side of the arm and on the cuff as well, and this cute little button detail right here. This also comes with a slip tank on the inside, so this is a separate tank top, and as you can see, it's in the same pattern, so when you wear it on top, you don't notice it as much. It's not like a stark line of a tank top underneath, which I thought was a great attention to detail. And in the back here, there's a long zipper that helps you put it on and off. I just thought this was a really great top for work and for casual, just to pair with some slacks and even a skirt, because this is a slight peplum style. There is a bit of a skirt that comes out, and I think it's really, really flattering on the body. The next piece I picked up from the Outnet is actually this set right here. And it might be difficult to see, but this is actually a crop top, and these are long pants that go beneath them, so they're a matching set and a matching pattern. It's this gray floral pattern. I'll show them one at a time, it's probably easier. So this is the crop top. It has the very signature billowy sleeves and elasticated hem, I guess. And then this top is fully that stretchy rib material, so that it contours to your body, and these whole sleeve section is elasticated as well. And this is super cute with the matching pants right here. You can see there's white shorts underneath, and then it turns a lot more see-through towards the bottom of the leg. It's a very wide pant, and I have a picture of what this looks like because I wore it in one of my recent videos as well. I thought it would be great to get the whole matching set so that I can wear the top with other bottoms and wear the pants with other tops. It would just add a lot more versatility in having the whole set, and so it was on sale. It was on the Outnet, so I figured it would be a great opportunity to pick this up. Something I wanted to note about the Outnet, as well as Net-a-Porter, but I was more impressed that it also happens with the Outnet, is all of those items came in individual garment bags, so that A, they don't get damaged on the way, and B, you also have the garment bags for you to be able to store your items. So I thought that was great. The next item is in this little cute bag from Chanel. So like I mentioned, I did stop by the Chanel boutique to check out the recent pre-fall collection. I don't know how to say the whole like art collection in French, so I'm not even going to try. But the Egypt and New York collection. I went to the Chanel boutique in the Neiman Marcus at Hudson Yards. I have an SA that I like to work with. I saw the mini reissues, which I thought were really cute, but I like mini bags and I thought I would really like them, but for some reason I didn't have the urge to want to take them home, if that makes sense. I just wasn't getting that yummy feeling from them. And honestly, and this is gonna sound terrible, but honestly they looked like those like knockoff Chanel reissue bags, because they were so small. I think because you typically don't see the reissue in that smaller size. When I ended up seeing it in the smaller size, and it's in like a very tough looking leather, so I was like, it kind of looks like those knockoffs that they sell. Like they're not even really trying to pass as like high grade Chanel knockoffs. They're just like bags that have clearly been inspired by the Chanel reissue, but like, you know, they have a similar square turn lock and they might have some basic quilting. But anyway, so I walked away from that. I even saw the graffiti one. I was definitely interested in adding that to my collection potentially. But even that one, I wasn't really feeling it. And because it's the reissue, because it has, you know, that saggy bottom, not saggy bottom, but like the collapsible, the squishable bottom, I noticed on the graffiti one, I couldn't lay it flat. Like it wouldn't stand on a table like this, it would topple over, so I'd have to lay it down. So I was like, all right, maybe that's not for me. I thought about adding it as a card wallet, and I was umming and ahhing, but eventually I decided to walk away with this item. I might still add a couple more pieces, who knows, but this is what I came out with. From the size of the bag, you can probably tell what it is. So it's in this little tiny box right here, so cute. And this is what I picked up, these earrings from the Egypt collection. So they are gold, and they almost look like they're croc embossed, if that makes sense. And I'll try to do a close-up so you can see. So because of the extra divots, it actually sparkles. It like shines really, really brightly, almost like it has rhinestones. But it does not have rhinestones, which was pretty important to me. Given my recent fiasco with Chanel repairs. And I do have a pair of Chanel earrings with rhinestones where the rhinestones have fallen out, and that had not deterred me from purchasing additional pieces, but my repair story has kind of changed, has impacted my feelings, I'll just say it that way. So when I saw that these were large double CCs with no rhinestones in them, I was like, okay, I want to add something like that to my collection. I think that would be a good piece to have in general. And for like from afar, it doesn't really look too much like it's trying to be croc. And I appreciated, you know, there's a big necklace this season that has this kind of a look, but it has black enamel in like every other divot. And I don't really care for that look either. And then so I just appreciated that this one was really, really simple. There's not too much going on, but it still has that impact, and it's a much, much larger size. I don't have any CC earrings that have this kind of size to them. And this is the information. Of course, I'll add it. Oh wait, I think my finger is covering it. Of course, I'll add the information below, but in case you want to see, there it is. The last item is from The Real Real. I ordered online and I just received them earlier this week, and I actually think they're going to go back. But I wanted to still share them, not to be like, oh, look what I bought and pretend I bought more stuff, but it's really more because in case there's anybody who was interested or looking at the same item and can kind of learn from my experience, I thought that would be helpful. But I purchased from The Real Real, and it's literally, I put it back in its box so that it's ready to go back. But I purchased from The Real Real because I had credit. I had store credit from the last time I made a purchase, and I did not receive like the belt that was supposed to be with with the outfit. And so I got some credit from that whole episode, and I figured, you know, I would use the credit towards a pair of designer sneakers. I'm only going to pull out one shoe because the other one's wrapped in tissue paper. But I purchased these Saint Laurent sneakers, and they're like slightly platform. Not slightly, I mean, they have a pretty good platform. It's like 1-inch platform. And the condition and everything, I'm fine with. I appreciate how the Real reflects the condition of the item, and they take pretty good detailed pictures. So I already knew that the item was going to come with like a little bit of wear, but like nothing too crazy. You see, like, so these definitely look better than the ones I'm trying to replace. But these are going back. These are going back because I thought I would really like the platform, but I don't think so. I don't think it ends up being as flattering on the foot as I hoped. As well as my boyfriend has the pair of white Saint Laurent sneakers as well, and I thought they were the same as his when I was purchasing these. But it turns out they're actually different. I was trying to figure out why this was like bothering me and why I couldn't say, why I didn't want to keep them. It's because these eyelets here for the sneaker, they end up getting like wider towards the end. And so then to me, it just looks kind of like clown shoes. Like it ends up being a little top heavy, extra rounded. I mean, at certain angles, they do look really cute on the foot, and I was like, I was like, you know, they might work. And then I showed my boyfriend, and he was like, like turn this way, turn that way. And I was like, you don't like them either. If you're asking me to turn so you can check them out at a different angle to try to like convince yourself that they're cute, then you don't like them, right? So I was like, all right, that's enough for me to know that these need to go back. I know Saint Laurent have a whole bunch of like sneaker styles though, so I think I might look again to see if there's one that doesn't have the platform and see if I like that style more. I'm gonna try to look up the exact style name and share that, so it's more helpful in case you're looking for the same exact pair. But otherwise, I would definitely check out the Real for their sneakers because their selection is pretty good. So that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this collective haul. Even though there are some items that are going back, I think it's helpful to see the things that people buy and end up returning because it doesn't work out, especially nowadays when we purchase things online. I find it difficult to like hit it on the nail every single time. Sometimes it looks great on the website, and by the time you get it, you're like, I mean, this didn't look like what I thought it was, or you try it on and it doesn't work for your body type. That's why I wanted to share all of the pieces that I had picked up. All the Zimmermann pieces I'm going to keep. I was really hopeful that I wouldn't like one of them so I could return it, but no, I like all of them. And I foresee myself wearing them pretty frequently, so I figured I would hold on to them and you know, be able to incorporate them into my wardrobe this year. I also feel like I have been doing a lot of hauls and like buying a lot of things, which I am hoping to step away from a little bit. I think I got like wrapped into like all of the sales happening these days and all of the Chanel collections coming out where I've just been like consuming a lot of things. And as dopamine inducing as that is, I really don't want to be like mindlessly consuming too many things. So I'm at a very good place right now, and I think I'm going to focus a little bit more on incorporating all of those pieces and, you know, finding creative ways to really like shop from my closet essentially. So if you've seen anything and you have any questions or you want to see like a review or anything, please let me know and I'd be more than happy to do more of those videos. I think I'm going to start adding more like tips or like opinion content to just share the lessons that I've learned in hopes that it really helps somebody else. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below or head on over to Instagram and I'd be happy to help however I can. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. If you like this type of content, I put out new videos every Sunday, so if you'd like to be one of the first to know, please feel free to subscribe. So until next time, bye!